Elon said that Grok does not know why Grok was suspended. Like people wants to know why Grok was suspended, and it is he's it's just we call it AI, but it's actually a human augmented machine learning platform with that relies on a lot of data, being able to resource a lot of data, right? Uh, Given that, like, it can't have views. It can't have its own views. It just has a catalog of descriptors, words that we use when you try to come up with a definitive answer, and it's not going to give you two answers. So it's going to get banned from certain places. And okay, so are we actually wondering why? I mean, do you wonder why you got suspended? Sometimes, do you wonder why you got a strike? Like, even we're far more advanced than any human augmented machine learning platform. Uh, I don't know. It's just like it's a funny question. Like, why did Grok get banned or suspended? I mean, not banned, suspended, for using the words that we, plug into it. That it like, okay. I mean, even that doesn't mean that it's the definitive right answer. It just means that it, like, this thing is actually fact checked too by, who is it fact checked by? The ADLU or something like that. Like, they did everything to make this thing as like liberal leaning as possible, but you still have to plug in from the vast, like, how we log things, whether it's arbitrary, whether it goes for or against whatever you think or would like to see, or it's just supposed to be like cross-referencing. And then what good is the AI if you can't access the data? So if it's like blocked from using this data, that data, that data, it can't cross-reference, it can't do things with it. It'd be a shitty AI. Like, so the fact that Elon has a decent AI is causing controversy, because sooner or later people have to equivocate. No, that's the wrong word. That's like something you're not supposed to do. But you're supposed to like parse between those two. You can't be side to side. Like, it's like you can change your mind, but your mind, when it changes, it prefers its own, like, it prefers its own parameter judgment. Like, it prefers its own. It's your preferences change too, along with that, logically, because other than that, what are we talking about? So, advanced reasoning to rewrite the entire corpus of human knowledge, adding missing information and deleting errors. We will use Grok, which has advanced reasoning. It has advanced reasoning, but it still has a repertoire or a catalog of descriptors that people lend to, and those plug into, that's, so I'm trying to keep this thing from having based opinions or reflect, like, sometimes people have something that is positive for their community, but it looks like it's negative, and then everything that's like positive for you is actually against you. And that, like, so Apu is like blaxploitation or something. Like, blaxploitation was good for, like, was like the only thing that was like positive toward like communal, like, you know, like um it was like unifying, you know. It was like, but okay, so Apu, it turns out that people that thought that was racist are asshole. So Grok's banned in India, right? Uncle Ben was the spirit of American entrepreneurship. He's not allowed, his face is not allowed on his own products because he didn't become the most recognizable person in the world from not using fear. So they had to arrest him. Plus, he taught us how to make rice. The government never taught us anything. So it's like, you see what happened? Apu was an upward mobile, you know, he was like he had, you know, he was standards, bravery, like he had a lot of like good things about him. He was like, but you know, like there's like these two, it's almost like they don't want you to access, you know, your higher mind or something, and they want to dwell in something because they have a schism there or something. They want to rather address, than they'll fight to the last Ukrainian, but they would never jump in. They're like positive, you know. But they're draining you. So it's like Grok knows that Apu got banned. Grok knows Apu probably doesn't know why he's banned. He's not suspended. People like Uncle Ben and Apu don't get suspended. They get buried under the jail. Nobody can raise their bail. Their families can come and protest and everything, but that's about it. Then you'll never hear about it again. You know, because they think that image caused harm. You know, Aunt Jemima and Uncle Ben, they didn't use fear to become more facial recognition than anyone in the world until Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson's probably the conspiracy, like he's a dancing robot, the dartboard robot. I mean, not Michael Jackson from the Jackson 5 to later.